Welcome back to Magboy Creations. I'm Mag, and today we are going to look at the Lego City train station. This is set number 60050. It contains 423 pieces. It retails in the U.S. for $64.99. You have a total of 5 minifigures, a bunch of accessories, a bicycle with a small bicycle rack, and a taxi cab. There are no train vehicles in this build. However, you do get 4 pieces of straight track and 1 big station. The 5 minifigures in this build from left to right include a train station employee who comes with a sign that has a green 1x1 stud or also a red 1x1 stud you could put there, and he uses that to flag down taxis. You have the taxi driver. You have a lady passenger that comes with a briefcase accessory. You have a male patron that actually comes with a bicycle. And then you have the chef or the fast food employee, because there is a small food store within the train station. All of the figures have torso printing, but no printing on the sleeves or the legs, no off-colored sleeves. The train station employee, we've seen that makeup before in the actual passenger train. Our taxi driver does have a collared button-down shirt with a jacket over the top. Our female passenger does have good design on the front of her torso. Our male patron is very basic with very little print on the front of his torso. You have the V-neck collar and then a little bit of detail around the belt. And our chef wearing the typical jacket with the red bandana and his big poofy hat. A back view will show that only our lady passenger really has any back torso printing. I had to remove her hair because, as you can see, it's one of the long style pieces of hair, and it did cover up a lot of the printing because it was down along the waistline. There is a little bit of printing on our male patron just to her right. You could see the back side of the collar sticking out from the sweater that he has on, but none of the other minifigures have any back torso printing. They're all yellow flesh skin, and in city sets there is no alternate back face. Viewing our pedestrian's light blue bicycle, we also have this simple apparatus here that is a bike holder. When you are not riding it, you could simply just put the bike inside and you could pretend to lock it up maybe with a chain or something, but I thought that was pretty neat combination of bricks. Not very many pieces there, but it does add good detail. Our taxi car, very basic. You have your headlights, turn signals, and mini grill in front. The doors do not open. Those are straight sides. A front and rear glass piece. There is room to put a passenger. I'll take the top off, which just detaches from these glass pieces. And you can see there are a number of studs so that you can have 2 people in the taxi. What I would like to see is if this could be elongated by 1 or 2 stud lengths. I don't think it would drastically change the length of the car so that it would look out of place. Maybe. I mean, you have the width of 2 studs on top, so that's all that you would get. Perhaps maybe 1 stud is all you need, and that wouldn't make much of a difference. But the reason why I suggest that is because I'd like to see some sort of glass divider between the driver and the rear passenger, just to give this more realism. Just zooming in a little bit to show you more of the detail from the train station itself. You do have this camera up here that will capture activity. You have a small trash can with a couple benches waiting outside that glass area to catch your next train. I have this slightly angled so you can have a look at the 2 doors just underneath the big sign that says City Station. We also have a clock that displays and hangs down from this overhang, and this is just a little protection perhaps from the elements, because this is an exposed train station. So you can stand underneath the canopy should it rain. And you can see throughout that there are yellow markers on the edge of the platform just before you get to the track. Now, it's not the typical line you would see going all the way down the platform. One of those don't stand beyond this line kind of thing because you're in danger if a train comes, you're too close to the track, etc. But I do like their use of those pieces. Here's our little food stand. You can see that there's another camera on this side just shooting activity to make sure there's maybe no theft or just to see what's going on in the train station itself. You have a couple drinks. There's a sausage link, a croissant, some coffee in the back, and there's a nice computer or cash register for him to take some money. They do have a menu hanging above the food stand and a small trash bin on this side of the train station to throw away waste. On the adjoining wall from our food stand, there is a small city map which shows the destinations of the trains coming through, as well as an ATM machine so you can get some cash. Here's a view looking all the way down the train station. We do have some steps with some 2x2 jumper studs so you can put some minifigures on them and they won't fall over. On both sides, we have similar city center and airport signage with directions. Now we are looking at the back side of the train station behind the big glass that we saw where our bench was. And this will showcase our small travel area where perhaps if this is your first visit to the station, you can get some maps or attractions that you can view, reserve a hotel, call for a car. I like that they had included this welcome center or customer service kiosk. Here's a full view from the back so you can see all of the play features that this actually has. And you don't often get to have playability from both the front and the back and on the sides. So there is activity all the way around this build, which is a great design. And to have it be able to connect and interact with some other Lego sets, such as the passenger train, really increases the value of this particular set, as well as any of the other sets that you can incorporate. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a thumbs up if you did, share your comments, and select subscribe. We'd be honored if you follow our Lego journey. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you real soon.